I'm sweating a lot. I wasn't intending to do the 50. I was intending to cut back. And look at my nice new shoes. I was like wearing them for fashion too, but I'm gonna walk in this grass because it's softer than the concrete. The concrete's been hurting my feet. So if you walk in gravel or grass, and even if it makes your shoes dirty, do that. Right? The fashion element of these shoes is done. Right? I wore them like maybe, I didn't even wear them once for fashion. But they're at the point now that if they had grass on them, they got grass on them. It's almost like in skateboarding, you know who skateboards, you can look down at their shoes. You know, if they got a hole at that ollie foot or wear down at the toes, you know they skate. If you see no wear and tear, even when it's a new shoe, they don't skate. They're just hanging out at the skate park. It's the same with your shoes. You want to know who is getting it in the park? Getting it in the planet Earth. Look at this. Nobody's here again. There's a couple there. You got to get their walk on. And that's all you need to do is walk. You don't need to be fucking, you know, those guys, Mr. Influencer, Wes Watson, fucking the black dude who's running those, you know, even watching that stuff is, if it inspires you, great. I find it a little unrealistic, and, you know, I was inspired more. I don't even know her name, like some fat woman, but of course she was showing past and then immediate results, right? So you're going to get influenced by that. Woo, scoot, skirt, skirt. He's fast. Yeah. That kid is all in. Yeah, you're gonna get influenced by those people. Great. If that motivates you, good. I motivate you, good. You know, whatever gets you going here on this YouTube. It entertains you. You know, everybody's got plenty of streams they could join right now. Plenty of people doing all their stuff. Plenty of lady, you want to sit down in your house and just look at a lady with nice tits and ass? Go, by all means. I don't know what you think you're gonna get by doing that and sending her money. But if that makes you feel good, keep at it, man. Keep at it. Why not? Look at these guys. Look at these guys. Look at this guy. What are you doing? Are you tired or are you a troublemaker? Are you tired or are you a troublemaker? What are you doing? Are you tired or are you a troublemaker? Oh, I'm sorry to put my hand like that. I'm sorry, buddy. Huh? Huh? What's that? It's okay, thank you. Hi. Hi, Scrappy. Hello. Well, they're both beautiful. Thank you. Oh, guys. Enjoy. Enjoy. Yeah, that's some motivation up there. Yeah. He's a creep. He's a creep. Creep in the park. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. Sub away and hit the likes. I appreciate that. Thank you, Kai. All kinds of content here. All kinds of content. I appreciate that, Kai Clark. And then Malachi. Thank you, Malachi. Appreciate that. I'll sub back to you when I get the moment. At some point I will. I sub to everybody that subs me. It's funny. I'm so amazed how some people have no subscriptions. I mean, have no content and not even a lot of subscribers. So, but I appreciate any subscription, attention, questions, everything, people, everything. I could taste that the cigars I had last night watching UFC. But yeah, so good time. There's still a lot of people out here on the weekends, of course. You're gonna have more people, right? Because people work during the week. You know, that's when they come out. They're gonna come out on a Saturday and a Sunday. They're not gonna be able to come out on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday like me. Like, I did a sort of a little walk yesterday, but I worked out fine. Worked out fine. And look at the people. You know, that's the other thing I noticed. You know, most people that are out here, they're like me. They're not in shape. Most people that are out here getting it are overweight, old, not super attractive, because we're the majority of people. And maybe they're not going to be super fit. Maybe they're not going to get the muscles that you all and people want. And that people get so obsessed with the 50-year-old are on TikTok or YouTube. Hey, he's 50. I have my buddy Joey. He fucking tells you that. See, hey, look at that guy. He's 50 years old. He's doing this. He's 55 years old. You know? And they have no clue. They don't really understand that person probably just works out and doing drugs and doing steroids for their whole life. Right? Like that's all they do. They work and they work out. Can't play basketball. Can't barely ride a bike. Right? Don't skateboard. Don't surf. Don't rollerblade. Can't ice skate. Can't swim. Right? Like a lot of those. And a lot of them also we're athletes. They're like NCAA, you know, think of the thousands of athletes that didn't make it in the pros that are still athletic. They had the genetics and they're still working out and they're still trying to maintain themselves. Those aren't average people physically. You know, they're maintaining their physical gift. Most of us don't have that. Most of us are average. That's why average exists, right? Everybody wants to be above normal, above the average. I get it, but that takes work. You know, I felt like I was like that in the surfing realm at one point, right? Now I'm not. But at one point I felt like, yeah, I was in the beyond average, right? But now I'm like less than average, right? You don't do it. You don't do it every day. You're not in the shape you need to be to do it. You're not doing it all the time. Not even the shape. Yeah, the shape. Because when I was doing it every day. So I might not have the muscles that everybody else did, but I had the muscle memory for that activity. I did it every day for hours. So I was surfing stronger and paddling harder and stronger than people were surfing their whole life. They might have caught some more waves than I did, but I still caught waves and a lot more than a lot of people that surfed a lot longer than me. Right? And that's not even about me. That's not really my point. Or my point is that we are average and it's okay. Right? I think, you know, like I just walked past a group of women, all very average. They're out here. They probably would hate to hear that they're average. Hate it. They just probably wouldn't be able to take it. Like, man, I don't care if you have a great job. I don't care if you have 4 kids that are, you know, you're still an average person. I'm below average. I know it. Call me a loser. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. You know, because I'm here on, like, look at the playground. You know, where is the playground? The playground is changing constantly, right? And if you put it in religious terms, we're all, oh, well, that sun behind me, that's the sun. That's why I look, oh, they have the Buffalo Trace whiskey things. Yeah, that's why I'm coming out the way I'm coming out. If there's nobody in here, I got 5 people in here. Any questions, anybody? Anybody? Any questions? You don't mind me just ranting away about how it's okay to be average? That guy's an asshole. And what if I moved one way? They're supposed to shout out on your left, on your right. He's just going. Look at him. He stays close. Asshole. He's going to get his ass kicked. Don't worry. But he wants to get in arguments. That's the other thing. Most of those people that behave that way. Yeah, see, she's got a back. I'm going to do the backpack thing too when I'm walking. Right? Add my carrier plates. Right? I could either do it in a backpack or I could do it as a plate, or I could do both. Right? I could wear carrier plates in this jacket. Just like I'm wearing this thing. I could wear a carrier plate. As long as it's not seen and I don't start any trouble, it should be fine. You know? Number 1 rule of conceal and carry is conceal. Right? Although it always looks like, even this, he's got a gun. You know, why is he wearing a jacket? You know? And even with my backpack, the way I have a tactical backpack, the way it looks, it screams, he's got a gun. You know, so that's the bad part about that. Someone said they just subbed. Have they got any more people in here? Down to 2. Down to 2 people. I appreciate you people. Hopefully you subbed as well. we'll go for a little bit of this walk. We did the 50 burpees. I'm not going to do any more. At the end of my walk, I get tempted to do more burpees, but I'm going to do more stairs. That's what I tend to do is I'll do like 3 stairs to finish. This time I'm doing 5 more stairs to finish today. And maybe I won't walk as far, right? Maybe I won't walk as far as I normally do. Yeah, there you go. See, it was smart. Go off piste. Go off piste. Don't stay on the road. Because being run over by a bike is not fun. Does not feel good. Being run over by anything doesn't feel good. Yeah, you know those ladies. It's all in their control until it's not. It's all under control. But man, I feel the heat. Feel the heat. Hoodie and jacket, that's the way to go. For weight loss and for just for everything. Not just the sun protection, but like I got a good sweat already underneath. And they say like once you get that sweat going, like right now, if I would run or get more like exercise in, like start sweating more, like the sweat propagates itself. It like lines your body to burn more fat cells. And I definitely want to burn fat. Like that is part of what it is that I'm doing, without a doubt. Without a doubt. That's the other thing. Exercising out here, you fucking, I don't know if you can see that back there. You know, you're around other people that exercise, and those are a lot of good-looking people want to exercise. There's some average people. Most are average, like myself, below average. And then there's some that are above average, right? Staying in shape. And they're not running, not doing anything crazy. They're just doing enough. Like, what are you going to do? You're going to stay in bed right now? And I normally do. In fact, I'd be waking up right now at 10:30, back in my drinking days. If that, I might wake up at 1 o'clock. Shower as I'm having a margarita. As I'm having a drink, I'd be waking up. The first thing I do, I don't even have a coffee. I'd be showering, having a margarita. On a Sunday, that's what I'd be doing. Right? And we went from that to this. 10:30. I think I've already walked 1.5 miles. We're close to, we're probably past the 2 mile mark for me. I haven't measured the distance that I do go. I haven't measured it. I think I might do like 6 miles a day. I do enough for it that hurts my feet. I'll tell you that much. We're at that stage where at the end of even with the new shoes, that's why new shoes are critical. That's why I'm walking in the gravel here right now. See, look, gravel walking. Woo, fuck if the shoes get dirty now. They officially, like my girl, I'm not gonna call her out, but let's just say she has a lot of nice shoes, but she uses them at work. She's on her feet all day. It pays off to have nice shoes if you're on your feet all day. Nice work boots, nice running shoes, nice dress shoes that, or faux dress shoes that have like, I use Rockports and Clarks. I think I'm up to like 12 pairs of fucking Rockports and Clarks, or maybe more. I have a lot of shoes, too many shoes now, and they're all comfy. Believe me, even when I get out of these running shoes and I put my Rockports on, they feel great. They feel really good. Oh, there's a fucking so fast, you know? Heavyweight dude, but he's moving fast too. Big motherfucker, fucking steaming, hauling. Hey, to each his own, right? They can't do that at the lake. It's better to do it here than you do it at the lake, right? There's fewer people here, so you could see people coming. Right, if you're a biker, you could see way ahead of yourself. I got 3 people here, no question still. Yeah, so if you're biking along these paths, as you see here, let's see here, boom. Oh, my arm hurts. See, if you're biking along these paths, and you see this guy here, ooh, what is that? Fuck. Yeah, this phone out. Oh, that's the other thing. Once I'm starting the new job, We are upgrading phones. Let me do the trail in the shade, in the dirt. There's a little dirt trail right here. Check it out. In the shade. Right, probably doesn't go very far. All right, but do a little of that. Yeah, we don't care about the shoes anymore. They get a little dirty. These things are fucking, that's what they're designed for. So I'm gonna get some, and these I would, this thing here, I'd like to run on this trail to get used to. It's a little soft. Always take the high ground, people. See the low ground, high ground? Always take the high line. Always take the high line. That's something I learned. Yeah, and you can see it's still moist here. So you could easily slip and fall running, doing whatever. It's moist. So make sure you get some good traction. Ooh. Oh, I don't even know where I'm going at this point. We're going completely off piece. It's a river walk. Check it out. The river walk. I never saw this. I'm here all the time, been here for years, and I never come down this path because I'm sticking to the same path. Sticking to the same shit, you miss this. Right? Seeing things the same way, you miss out. Right? Doing shit the same fucking way all the time, you're gonna see the same things. You're boxed in. You're boxed in. Like even myself, boxed in. Look at, we're here on a different path. In the shade, which is good. I could use the shade rest, right? It's good. There's a little log here I could rest. You're probably a good place to bird watch. You want to do something else out here? Sitting on the log? Yeah, Joey, I'm waiting for you. Somebody's waiting out here for you. On the log. Check it out. On the log. Look how beautiful this is. And this is just right up there is the trail, right? We're like literally maybe less than 50 yards off of the trail. And bam, nice little stream right there. Ugly looking ass water. But RFK Jr. will fucking swim in that shit. You know, you can fish here. Joey would fish. People would fish. People do fish. So I'm off piste. I'm off the hard trail and I'm on the dirt trail. And, you know, I was going to buy a gas mask. With all this shit happening, I need a better gas mask and respirator. I think I'm going to buy me no, I got a second pair of shoes. I might buy a third pair of running shoes. And even if they get dirty, I'm just to switch them out. Right, just to switch them out, maybe a trail shoe, but I don't know. Ooh, you know, that was the other idea I was thinking of, taking some plants, even though you're not supposed to. You know, I might want one of those in my garden. You know what I mean? Although if people see you walking out with some plants, technically the forest guy could, excuse me, sir. What are you doing with that flower? Oh, I found it along the trail. No. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. People are probably annoyed by me on the off-trail live streaming and talking. He's getting his, there's someone getting their bird hunting, bird shot down. He's got the real bird shot there. Hello. Ooh. She's got the monocular going. Pretty cool. Look at this. Pretty cool, guys. Man, I have to do this more often, man. Off piece. Get off the normal line. Get off the normal trail. Right? Planet Earth. You gotta walk over this log. Oh, man, this thing is awesome. Fuck, why don't I always do this thing? I'm doing this thing more often, even though it's wet. It's dirty. It's gonna get my shoes dirty. Oh, no one's seeing me. No one can see me doing my exercise. I gotta live stream while I'm working out so people can see my body, that I'm really getting it in. Let me post it on Facebook, how my progress is going. And let me say something inspirational to the people that don't give a shit. We're average nobodies. You know, we're average nobodies. Most people, you know, they'll give you, here's a quarter. Call somebody that cares. All right, they're just concerned with their lives. But this is nice. Look at the stream. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful dirty water. Beautiful. You're beautiful. Bah, bah, bah. It's not a bug. It was that fucking weepy willow. Oh, and look. Oh, we did. That was sort of a shortcut. I cut through a lot of shit right there. That was cool. That was cool there. Let me see. And now we're back on a path. Let me see if I could get back. It's odd. Like what that sweat did for me, which was great. I almost feel like the cottonmouth I have, literally, because there's a little flying pollen. I almost feel as though I'm hungover, even though I haven't had a drink in almost 4 months now. Yeah, 4 months. We're past close to the 120 mark. Very close. Like today's the 8th. Yeah, today's the 8th. 4 more days, or we might be on it right here. We might be on it right now at the 120. And over there, I'm seeing a boy and his father fishing, or are they just chilling out? All right, you see a lot of cool shit. He's taking the family out off trail, right? Found a cool spot. The kid isn't gonna fall down. That's how you teach kids shit. If he falls, you know what? He gets in the car. You fucking dry him off. Shower him when he ain't gonna drown there. Shower him when that's pretty fucking cool. If he falls in, it's okay. Dirty as the shoe, let him fucking get dirty. Let him fall in the fucking river. All right, let him get a little scratch. As long as he doesn't get scratched for the rest of his life. Although he'll have a story to tell. I got a little story to tell about my daddy and how he didn't treat me well. Actually, he did treat you well. Got you out here fucking on the river, climbing logs to cross the river. Great lesson. What are you talking about? No, I'm being mistreated. My dad abused me. He taught me to swim. I fucking nearly drowned 3 times, but I finally swam. Oh, what a horrible person. Oh my God, he taught me how to ride a bike. I almost broke my leg and my arm. I fell 5 times. What a horrible man. So, come on, people, any questions? It's actually okay to talk, right? Like talking is supposed to help aerobic, like walk-in exercises. Even if I were running, it's supposed to be good for your breathing, right? Like you could fall into a little rhythm. I used to like running with people and just having discussions. And I remember I used to run along the lake, and the guy did tell me that. That's where I learned that, like, if you are a resident here in Chicago, like I'm using this park. Like this is the park that's close to my house, right? But if you live next to the lake and you're not going to the lake for your walks, having a coffee over there, or for your sunset, grabbing your chair and sitting down at sunset, you're wasting your fucking money. Why fucking live here? Well, that's a lot of people that live in Chicago, you know, never leave their hoods. They might go to downtown to cause trouble, but what are you getting downtown? Going downtown to see the people that you already knew in your neighborhood, to fuck with people in your neighborhood. Real smart, you know, seeing big buildings, right? Well, there must be a trail up ahead, something that I don't see or don't follow, but we're gonna have to learn it. Maybe they're just getting home, and I don't know what street that is. We're just gonna stay. Now we're on the concrete path, and I, like I said, I wondered why my feet of late have been killing me, and it's because even though I got nice shoes, new shoes, this concrete fucking hurts. Could be the burpees too, but this concrete, like you're walking on concrete, man. I'm 55 years old, and even if I have nice shoes and you're walking, it still adds up every day. And I think there is a measurement on the map of how far this road might be, this path. But it's sizable, and it's not in a straight line, even though it might seem. So it's longer than just saying, oh, it's from Devon to Howard or Oakton. It isn't that straight. It isn't that short. It might take 4 miles to get to 1 mile of street blocks, right? It's completely different. I don't really know. I should. I've been doing this now for a couple years, normally riding my bike. I just saw a guy who's like, how come you don't ride your bike? And I'm like, well, I get more out of the walks, right? I feel like I'm pushing myself harder on the walks, even my cardio. That might not be the case. Maybe it is easier for me to walk. I don't know. And it's easier on my knees, probably, and my feet to ride the bike. And I might switch it up. Maybe I ride the bike tomorrow or the next day or something like that. You know what I mean? And then I also want to do I was thinking of purchasing, believe it or not, an inflatable stand-up paddleboard, or just get one. And although I don't have a storage for it, or I get inflatable and then, take my brother's fucking truck on weekends, certain days. If he's cool with it, take my brother's truck and do the stand-up SUP at the lake, because I live close enough where I could drive there in the morning, get on out there, do my paddling on the stand-up paddle board, as well as some paddling for the lifeguards to get out there on the surfboard, do some paddling, get my paddling in my little water time, my little swim time, and get my strength up for the surfing that way. And then if I ever travel and surf again, I'm going to be ready. I always thought I was ready when I was drunk, and I would catch a wave, but I didn't do very well the past 2 years. It's because I was a drunk. You just can't go flash sober for a few days on vacation and think you're going to fucking do shit. I always used to make fun of people that would do that. They fucking never skateboard in their lives, make fun of skateboarders, get to California, and then they want to think they're going to get on a skateboard. They're fucking from Podunk, fucking Arkansas, or from Alabama, or wherever you're fucking from. And you fucking hate the guy, that liberal whatever, on the bicycle. Oh, he's riding his EV bike and he's riding his bike. And then when you fucking go to California, when you go to California, you fucking, the first thing you do is you get on a bike. What's up with that? Here you go, yeah. I like his Chicago shirt. I gotta get me one of those Chicago shirts. Canada shirt. Right? But that would be me on my vacation. Thinking, I surfed for so many years. I surfed at Ocean Beach, the tough waves. I didn't have a problem getting out. I just had a problem catching waves on a shorter board, being overweight and out of shape. I still was okay. I would feel strong. And now, man, I feel now like, you put me in there, coach. Let me get out there again, and I'm gonna just do much better, right? So, and I'm gonna do much better once I do a little paddling too. So the arm strength with the burpee that I'm doing now, instead of the squat that I was doing initially, and we could call it, even if you don't call it a burpee, so what? What it is building arm strength. It's building back. I feel it, believe me. When I fucking go home, I feel all jacked and shit, right? I feel all strong, even though like soft and strong at the same time. Sore, but yeah, just gonna continue to do that. It could be, like just continue to do what I'm doing so that I'm ready for the waves, or I could go hiking someplace, which I always could do. That's what I've been blessed with. I'm blessed with a certain level of athleticism that a lot of men, even with the muscles, can't do. And, I squandered it for what I did do to an extent, because I did do my share, but now we're trying to, all late. Yeah, I know it's late. We're trying to just not necessarily get back to any place, but we're trying to get to a place. We're not looking backwards. And we're looking a little forwards, but not even too far forward. Right? We're not ignoring anything. We're not looking too far forward. You have that hopes, that dream is there. Right? And with that dream, then the memories will come. The dreams drive the memories. Right? If you want a corny saying, if I have a corny saying for you today, the dreams drive the memories. And I heard a woman yesterday, and I couldn't believe she said this. And I was like, She said that her romantic moments, I heard her, those romantic moments in relationships are just a data point. I was like, what? Did you just compare your best part of one of the best parts of life, romance and relationships, to you being like an android, like a computer? Like, how cold. No wonder you're maybe she probably has boyfriends, simpy geeks, geeky guys, and she wants that stud dude. She wants to be fucking have her back blown out, but isn't gonna happen because, or maybe some of those, you never know. That geeky guy might fucking put on the double strap on and fucking give it to her. Like he might not be fucking around, right? He might be doing things to that lady. So, but yeah, when I heard that, I was like, she thought she's probably sounded so cool to her friend. Oh, relationships and romantic moments, those are just another data point. The fuck are you saying? Are you fucking kidding me? How callous, how cold, how naive. I wanted to sound intelligent, but how naive, right? How naive can you be saying something like that? Like, oh, my life is just a data point. Well, then you are a worthless piece of shit. You're like a computer that we dump. You know how many computers are in the dump? Hard drives, fucking, in the future, there's going to be a fucking dump. Like we have dumps of cars in places you haven't seen them, but they're miles and miles of old automobiles. They're just like in the movie I, Robot, there's going to be miles, containers and containers, miles and miles of robots. Miles of them. Millions of robots fucking in the dump. Right? And that's us. That's a reflection of those people. That lady, oh, relationships are just a data point. What a bitch. No wonder nobody likes her. I'm surprised she was cycling with the person that she was cycling with. Younger woman, but older, that should know better. No kids, probably has no kids, a career, but nothing there for. Oh, one person's here. Shit. All right, and these I don't put public, so if nobody joins me here in the streams, it's sort of like a fucking waste. Maybe I'll put them public, and then people can learn about me, I guess. Right? You could learn about me, I guess. I'm going to put them public after a certain amount of time. I thought that leaving them private, suppose I read that it helps the streams a little bit. Well, we're not worried about the YouTube algorithm anymore. I'm not in the algorithm. Let's just leave it at that. YouTube is not fucking putting me in there, but that's all right. We are in on the trail. Look at that. On the trail, people. Fuck, I don't know how many miles we're in. We're doing it. Hopefully you're watching me, but you can watch me on your phone as you're walking. I watch YouTube as I'm doing my walks. I'll listen to somebody's live, but people want to watch. You know what? Most people that they're looking at that lady that they don't know that is almost homeless. She's in her room with the ring light, almost homeless, begging for the fucking $100 that she's going to take, even though she needs to pay rent. She's going to go to Whole Foods so that she could be seen by men, buy more expensive food. That $100 could have actually fed her for a whole fucking week, if not a whole fucking 2 weeks. She's going to spend that $100 on a meal for the next 2 days, just so that she could go to, and the men probably do it too, but mainly women. I would argue that women are more conspicuous consumers than men, right? Because they need to impress men and women. Where some men want to impress, men mainly want to impress women. And most women, to be quite honest, are easily impressed. I had my girlfriend, and not insult me, but like it was somewhat insulting. I bought some new shoes. I showed her the new shoes. They had a little defect in them. And I got them on sale because there wasn't a defect, but they were returned. They were like $89 shoes. I paid $33, like $40 out the door for some $90 shoes. And then I saw why the guy probably returned them, because they had this little imperfection in them, right? That I noticed, but most people aren't going to notice. I sent the photo to my girl. She could see in the photo of the thing. And then she responds to me back. She's like, nobody looks at your shoes. That pissed me off. I was like, it didn't piss me off, like angry. But I'm like, well, then what's the point of getting the shoes? What's the point of the nice shoes if no one's going to look at them? What's the point? What's the point of the nice shoes if nobody's going to look at them? I look at women's shoes and I look at men's shoes. I look at the shoes, but that's what she says. Well, you look at the shoes. I do. And I love complimenting men on their shoes because they love it. They're like, oh, I could tell they love it. They're like, oh, because you're the guy that I was wearing them for. Because nice shoes, and I wanted somebody to like, same with watches. I mean, hey, that's a nice watch, man. I don't say ask if it's real or not. If it looks good and it looks good on the person, it's good, right? Oh, that's a nice watch. Is it fake? Don't say shit. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't be that asshole. Right? I mean, unless like I told the guy, he was at work one time, and I work at a place, and I know because I've broken a couple watches at work, right? So I learned the hard way, and that was sapphire crystal that I cracked, right? Like a decent watch, and you scratch the living shit out of them at work. And so this guy had a fake Rolex on there, and I'm like, yeah, that's a real nice fake. You shouldn't use it here at work. You shouldn't use that fake Rolex at work. He got pissed at me. It is real. He tried to I'm like, I don't even need to touch it. I could tell it's fake. And in our type of job, who could afford the Rolex, first of all? Actually, a couple guys probably could. But he wore a ball. He wore like a $10,000 ball or a $3,000 ball watch. For those, watches. Yeah, he had you walk in the grass here. Yeah, walking in the grass. We're going to get these shoes dirty. I'm going to have to get me some other running shoes. And I got a good sweat going on. I got a good sweat, people. Yeah, look at the fucking world, people. The fucking park. Right? Yeah, so going back to the shoes. Weave. Trump's weave. Going back to the shoes. Yeah, I wore them. Super comfortable. Nobody fucking notices them anyways. Like my girlfriend's right. Nobody fucking knows that I fucking wear something nice, looking good. Nice new clothes. Maybe I don't see the people looking at me. They assume that I got money even though I'm broke as fuck. Always look like $1 million. So ghetto, huh? Whoa. That's on you, dude, you moron. You're gonna run a dude over in a fucking area. Look at this area. Look at this. You're gonna run a dude over and honk the horn at a pedestrian when it looks like this. I'm gonna go because she's nice. Thank you. Right? I'm gonna go, but look, the sign's there and the car is fucking honking at the dude. People, I'm telling you, people are stupid. People are fucking dumb. The below average people. The below average people are the people that are never right and always think they're right. Average people think they're right, and sometimes they are and sometimes they're not. Whereas the below average people, they just aren't right. That's why they're below average. Average people, right and wrong. Above average, depending on where we're at and what we're talking about. Right normally. Nah, not necessarily. And that's where this is the equalizer, the world. Like Wes Watson didn't have that right. Oh, you're MMA. If we're out here in the streets, this is different. It's a little different. We are all equal in the streets. We are. We're all, it's an equal playing field. Nobody sees that you're rich when you're walking in the field and you're walking in the park. Nobody knows that you're fucking Olympic champion. Or that you're famous, internet famous or famous otherwise, right? Brad Pitt could be walking down this trail over here in a hat and his running gear, and you wouldn't notice him, right? You wouldn't even notice that he was here. Like, there he is, Brad Pitt. Nope, you don't notice him because he's doing his thing. Doing his thing. It's all the same when they say when he pulls his pants up just like I do. They put on the shirt just like you do. Put on the shoes the same way. Take a shit just like you do. They all bleed. Just like the predator. Remember, the predator bleeds. If he bleeds, you can kill it. That's right. The predator. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Oh, someone wants to smack me? Who wants to smack me? Come on. You want to smack me? Come on. Oh. Oh. You want to beat me up? Come and beat me. I'll beat myself up. Oh, I hate that my mom does that shit. She's fucking has dementia and she'll beat herself up and hit herself when she's having her episodes. You know, I used to do the same thing. I know where I get it from. Thank God I've overcome a lot of that. And the alcohol. Whoa. The stopping alcohol has helped my anger management as well as my peaceful management, maintaining a level of peace. Not, I wouldn't say calm, but just a more calmly demeanor, disposition has helped big time. Big time. Right? Less bitter, less jaded, less envious, less angry. There's some hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Keep liking it up. Keep liking it up. That helps me. But envy, jealousy, spite. Sometimes if someone deserves the hate, they deserve the hate. But too much of hate is not a good thing, right? Too much of anything. Like you have that hate overcome you, just like the force. You know, it overwhelms you. Right? And we don't want that. We don't want you know, even the whole positivity. You meet somebody and all they're thinking about is Jesus and positive and blah 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 blah. It becomes a white noise at that point. You're like, you don't hear it anymore, right? It's a good thing, but like, you know, oh, there's this golf course right here. It's beautiful. I forget the name of it, and it's a 9-hole. It's public. It's I'm gonna check it out someday. So yeah, we'll have you at the live from the golf course too. I can golf. Right? I can golf. Right? Probably better than Bradley Martin. Right? Haven't golfed in years. I could golf. Right? These people like, oh, how come you don't do this? How come you're not like this? You know, that person spent all their time working out every day. They literally can't hit a golf ball. Can't. Can't shoot a decent jump shot. Right? Can't ride a bike. You know, definitely aren't skateboarding. They can't swim. Totally can't swim. Like my buddy Joey, fucking 9% body fat, fucking super in shape, can't swim. Can't swim. Probably can't throw a baseball. Can't hit home plate. Can't hit home plate. I'm gonna make fun of him later on. So you can't even hit home plate. Throw out the first pitch. Can't. It's gonna be in the dirt. Right? That's the parts of things that people don't see. Can't fix anything. Nope. Can't fucking fix anything. They're too busy fucking working out. Can't build anything. Nope. Can't fucking change the battery in a goddamn fire alarm. Spent so much time fucking working out. Can't even make a hot dog for a fucking meal. The fuck out of here. Can't even make a ramen. Maybe the cup of ramen, yes, they can't make the other ramen that comes in a package. What do I do with this? Oh, I heard somebody smack the ball. They smacked it. Ooh, a lot of pollen in this area. A lot of pollen. Oh, I think it's called 4. Probably hit an errant shot. That was a bad shot. If they're close to the fence over here, that means they're not on the fairway and they're not doing so good. So it wasn't a good shot. Yeah, we're at the 44 minutes. We'll go for a nice little hour. Nice little hour with you people. I mean, less of a sweat. Like most of my sweat was, most of the sweat was with the exercise initially, and then the sweat goes down. But that's okay. Then we're doing the subtle relaxing walk. We're not running. We walk like fucking, I don't know, 5 miles. I don't know how far it is. Does everything need to be quantified? I need to know my time in this. I need to know my time in that. I need to know reps of this and how many reps of that. How many freaking calories am I burning doing this? How many calories am I burning that? Like, yes, it's good to have records and to have all that. And they say, oh, but how do you know what you're doing? You know what? You know what you're doing when you go out there and you say, hey, I want to go this far or that far. Or say other people comparatively they're going to be different. They're at a different stage in their workout journey, right? And they have different abilities. So their results are going to be different than yours, right? There's this old dude fucking hauling, man. He could run his ass off. That dude could run. He's older than me, fucking running. But he's built himself to run. You could see it, like slim body, fucking quick calf muscles, no body fat. He's built to run. Even though he's short, he's fucking killing it. Right? Killing the game. I almost need some water, but yeah, I could go and get some, but maybe I should carry some. I just like to not quite dehydrate, but yes, dehydrate. Yeah, when I'm in the sun, I'll sweat and feel the heat turn up, but we're in a canopy here of trees, and I'm walking on the trail right now. I'm walking on the stone and the dirt. And I don't care if my shoes getting worn dirty. That's just part of it. That's what we're there for. That's what they're there for. Right? Right? That's what they're there for. I got somebody that commented earlier and then they stop. And the comments stop. They want to listen to people talk about Trump in the fucking car. Yeah, that guy will get 200 streams. And the guy who's got 2 kids talks in his car about liberals and Trump and all this other shit, who have a ton of people in his car, and then he's challenging people to a boxing match. Do you know what happened to that guy if he got in a boxing match with most people that box? Right? Even myself, like, like I had somebody like, oh, you said something to me this amount of time ago, and I hurt somebody's feelings. And they're like, it'll come from me. It's like, do you know what happens? Like, okay, sure. Come on down. Come on. Like that was one thing with that Wes Watson thing that was stupid. Like, don't go to his gym. He's working out with his buddies. Don't go and attack somebody that's working out while they're working out. Dumb idea. Make sure they're at the very end of their workout. If anything, make sure they're fucking finished. If you're going to be that stupid. If you're going to be that stupid to fucking challenge somebody when they're working out. I wish this guy would come and see me when I'm working out. Oh, okay. Looks like I got some more work to do. I'll tell him it's going to be light work. Even if you're big me, it's going to be light work. The funny thing is I'm going to say, you should probably run away now. But the problem is you're too fat and fucking lazy to run away. Notice I'm not going to be running away from you. You should run. I'm going to give you a warning now. Run. That's what I'm going to tell him. At that moment, he realized he fucked up. I'm like, no, I'm not going to use any of the weapons I got. Nothing I got. I'm not going to hit you with the stick. I'm going to slap you a few times and then I'm going to grab a body part. Or parts. So it's going to happen. What do you think is going to happen when you go mess with people that like work out and fight for a living? Not me. Right? But what do you think happens? So stupid. The internet, life is so stupid. Like, notice that guy who killed his family. The feds aren't going to fuck with him. He's up there in the Washington mountains someplace. In there like a fucking banshee, like a, what do they call them? He's in there, what did this guy say in Predator? Like a tick in the Mississippi or something. He's stuck up there like a Mississippi tick. Louisiana swamp rat. And that's what that guy in Washington is. He's embedded in a good spot. Even trained military people do not want to approach. Notice they're not coming to get him. They're not coming to get him because he's in there and they know it's going to be a tough approach. If he's any kind of a marksman, you know, Crimador, fucking sniper rifle, he's going to, he got, who knows if he's got boobies, literally like a Rambo situation, but with a weapon or multiple weapons. You're fucked. That's why they're not finding him. They know he's in this general 200 mile, 300 mile space, but they're not sending anybody because those people are risking their lives by going in there. It's too much of a challenge, too much of a risk. It's literally cat and mouse, and he's the cat. They think that he's the mouse. He's not the mouse. He's the cat in that situation. Yeah, these guys got to slow down. Well, they don't do it. You know, then when they run into somebody, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, fucker. That's when you see him in the hospital, you fucking breaking something else on him. Fuck, I don't care about suing you, you motherfucker. You know, look at them, they have to move to the side. Yeah, don't fucking say where they're at. Want to fucking go fast. Fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. Right? Okay, let's say on your left, on your right. That's all you got to do. And then slow down. Slow down. Nobody cares about your pace. I'm going to walk. No, I'm going to not walk a little further. That's the end of the walk. Here's where, I'm going to show you the map. So I'm on the North Branch Trail. Right? And where am I? Where am I? Where's the star? Always look for the star, people. There. I'm here. Right? And I was coming from south. So yeah, the Edgebrook Golf Course is there. That's that beautiful 9-hole. I'm coming to Bunker Hill. And I live like here in this Forest Glen area. So Edison Park, where did I take this trail? Wow, I didn't know that trail. Yeah, so I live somewhere around here. Right, in Forest Glen. Come and see me sometime. I'll tell you where I'm at. Like by the LaBalle Woods. And so where's this star? Up here. So I don't know what. Okay, yeah, we'll see that trail. Red means paved trail. There's 14 miles of the trail. Oh no, it has it. Has it listed there. So let's just say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that so? That's 5 miles. Am I reading that correctly? I think it says 5 miles. Yeah. So my walk, I'm walking, no wonder. See what I just learned? I'm walking 10 miles a day already. Holy, see, remember, like, you don't need to measure it. Holy fucking shit. Gee, wow, I didn't know. I'm walking 10 miles a day. I'm walking 10 miles a day. Holy shit. And I've been doing it for a few days now. If not, I used to do this all the time. I didn't realize it was that far. Holy shit. I'm walking 10 miles a day. Over, because I still have to walk home. I'm walking over 10 miles a day. No wonder my fucking feet hurt. No wonder my feet hurt. I'm walking 10 miles a day. Man, I'm so happy. So happy. That's the other thing that's good about, like, not seeing the measurements. Because then you don't see the measurements and then you learn, or you test yourself. Like, oh shit. Like if I ran a 5K and I walked it, most of it, I'd be like, oh, that's it. That's a 5K already, almost. Yeah, that's a 5K already. Not quite a 10K, right? Or is it a 10K? Like, it'd be nothing. I'm like, oh, I do a 10K every fucking day. You know, I'll do the math once I get home. But I think, yeah, it's a 10K. 5.2 miles, 5.3 miles. Incredible. I didn't know I was doing that, people. I had no clue. So I'm doing my exercise. I'm doing the stairs and walking 10 miles. And walking 10 miles. That's why you got to give all these people all the credit, all the work that they do, you know, just walking, even just walking. Right? It's good work, right?
Wow! Where you were, now you're in front of me.
I'm still taking my time.
Okay.
I got bad knees. I just realized I didn't know I'm doing 10 miles a day.
Ooh, 10 miles?
I didn't know.
Wow.
I just go from point to point and I just do it. And then I look now on the map and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, no wonder my feet hurt when I go home. Now I know. I did.
But start 10 miles.
I was.
You can do this.
But I wouldn't. I didn't want to do that much.
Oh.
I thought I was doing maybe 5 miles, 6 miles.
Something there is a drag inside of you.
Well, I just go to where I feel comfortable.
Yeah, that's
right. And I'm not even more. I'm just comfortable.
Oh, that's right.
And then, but now I know. I don't know if I should go further or just stay where I'm at for a while. Now I need to find out what I'm going to do.
You never always want out.
All right. Well, you have a good afternoon then. Okay. Woo. Yeah. Good news. Good news. Friggin' A. 10 miles a day, man. Wow. I'm high. On that natural high. I walk 10 miles a day. Molly shit. I never knew that I could say that like it because I've been doing that for like weeks. I've been doing the walks longer than the burpees. So since the weather got warm and I'm able to come outside, I've been doing that walk that's about 5 miles, as we saw there on the map. Oh man, you're gonna hear this to the rest. In fact, I'm gonna go longer on the stream just saying, hey, I walked 10 miles a fucking day. And we did it just in about an hour. Yeah, so that's an hour, 10 miles in 60 minutes. That doesn't seem right. So maybe the math ain't mathing. Right, that doesn't seem right. That does not seem correct at all. So it's got to be less. It's got to be less. There's got to be something I'm reading incorrectly on the map. It can't be 10 miles. I got to be wrong. I got to be wrong. I hope I'm not wrong, but I got to be wrong. I think I'm wrong. There's no way. I mean, my feet feel it. My feet feel it like I'm walking the 10 miles a day, but that's gotta be, man. Well, whatever it is, tomorrow I'm gonna go a little further, right? We're gonna see where I'm at on the burpee challenge. The goal is to get to like 100, to do 100 in one day. We did 50 today, right? And 50 in a session because I did 50 before. So I've done 60 like in a day. I already did 60 like the first time I did it. I did a 40, then went back and then I did 70. I did another 30 at the end of the workout that wasn't on my stream. And now because I'm all sore, it makes it harder. And I was doing those squat ups. So those are easier. The squat ups, I could do those, which are good too. Right? I don't mind doing the squat ups, but I got to do the burpee things. Those are key. My knees are feeling it too. And I feel like I'm getting on my knees, but the burpees. But yeah, I was doing squat ups, so it doesn't count. It doesn't count. We're all going to get there. If I get home in time, take my mom to church. We'll see if she wants to go. I get bored at the fucking church, to be quite honest. If she feels good at it, I don't know all the songs they sing. It's more of a Spanish church thing, and they sing different songs. You know, I'm just used to saying the Hail Mary and Our Father. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See what great people. Look at that. They're so smart. They're so nice. Yep, they're passing. See? Ooh, that's a nice bike. Those e-bikes have gotten off the chain. They're so good nowadays. Those e-bikes. Man, I really hope I'm walking 10 miles a day. I'm going to analyze it a little better when I get home, and I'll clarify it to people. Like if I'm really doing 10-mile walk a day, but man, if I am, that's fucking insane, dude. It's possible. No, 5 miles an hour. Yeah. Yeah, I am 5. That makes sense. Yeah, 5 miles in 1 hour. 60 minutes, 5 miles walking. That's pretty good. That's fucking really good. That's reasonable. Yeah, like, 5 miles, 60 minutes, right? So that's 12-minute miles. That makes sense. I could walk faster than some people can run. When I was a runner at my peak, I set the freshman school record for breaking a 6-minute mile. I was doing my freshman year, I was doing 5 minutes, and this is like fucking almost 30 years ago. I was doing 5 minutes, 40-second mile. Right? Cross country coach wanted to get me on there. I was already on pace to be a medalist, right? But no, I was swimming instead. But yeah. So yeah, 12-minute mile makes sense. Yeah, 10 miles. People 10-mile fucking walking a day. Insane. I didn't know that. No wonder my feet are fucking killing me. Oh, he whacked that shit. Using that fairway wood. Oh, get in the groove, boy. You got to move your love to prove your love to me. Share all your. Why do I know that? Let the music set you free. Touch my body, move inside. Now I know you're mine. Now I know you're mine. You got to get it. Oh, it's Madonna, right? Get into the groove, boy. That's like her best dance song, without a doubt. Not like a Virgin, but Get in the Groove is like, oh, what a beautiful dog. Better than all her other songs. Man, all the pollen that's right here is insane. Insane. 10 miles. Holy shit, I can't wait to brag about this. Can't wait. Thank you. Can't wait to tell Joey and all the guys, dude, I'm fucking walking 10 miles a day already. Been doing it for weeks and didn't even know. And someone's gonna come and smack me, some fat dude, fat lazy dude. Might as well be on the internet talking shit. Yeah, come and meet me on my 10-mile walk, please. Come and meet me. Oh, woodpecker. I love woodpeckers. I don't know why. Because Woody Woodpecker was a childhood favorite of mine. I love the woodpeckers. One of my favorite birds. I have no idea why. They're not so special, right? They just look sort of cool. It's because of Woody Woodpecker. And then they're woodpecking. And then they make a home, like they're like, hey, I don't need I'm not about that nest life. I'm getting in the tree. I don't need a cave. I'm going into this tree right here. Let me carve out a nice table for myself. I got a bed. I love that about the woodpecker too. Right? And then the other day, what I saw here that was super cool, one of my other lives we were talking about that. There was 2 little birds chasing away a hawk. It was really, really cool. There's a super skinny woman. Super skinny. Hey, it's good for her. Good for her. Right? Good for her. 10 miles a day, people. All right, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do what I'm doing. The burpees, the 10 miles a day, walking. Nobody said to do that. And then, when I'm on my bike, I go even further. I didn't realize that. And it's more than 10 miles because I still got to walk like a mile home. So we're at 12 miles a day, maybe, of walking. Wow, fuck, man. No wonder my feet hurt. Yeah, now I know why my feet hurt. I'm walking in the grass. My feet hurt so much. I'm walking in the grass, even though it's uneven. This is big good news, people. See, when you know, like that's the same feeling that you should have if you're working and you're saving your 401k. After 2 years, look at your 401k and then you see that amount of money, you're gonna be like, holy shit, fucking A, look at that. Jesus Christ, look at that. Look at all that money I got in my 401k if you're younger. I tried to tell people all the time. They don't fucking want to listen. I want to listen to me because I'm poor, I'm old, I'm a loser. So definitely can't have good information. My family's like that. They don't listen to me. Nobody listens to me because I'm already sort of washed up, and doesn't matter all the information I have, whether I'm correct or wrong. You know, doesn't matter. They forget that, like, oh, you know, I might be old and broke, but I still have my critical thinking. I still have my analytical mind. It's helped, and it's worthless, sure. Sure, it's worthless. Except if you put us in a room with a puzzle or something that needs to be fixed, chances are I'm going to help you fix it, or fix it myself. You know, I've always been one of those guys. Oh, let me take this apart. Might not work, come back together the same way. It'll work. Whoa, man! Somebody screwed the brakes. How can you fucking air big old stop signs? Look at this, big old stop signs here. Pedestrian walking. How do you, with lights, flashing fucking lights, and you're gonna come to a fast stop? Have this make sense to you. Tell me how this makes sense. Like this, that person's smart. They're gonna. Yeah, she's letting us go. Good. Yeah, thank you. Right. See, that's a sensible person there. Thank you so much. You know, that's how it makes sense. Big lights in the big city. Man, blessed. Let me get back in the trail here. That dude with this fancy car, yeah, he's got more money than me in his fancy Beats and cars. He might have more muscle than me. Ain't gonna walk 10 miles. You're gonna come try to smack me. All right, buddy. You better get back in your car. Fuck, I don't even care. Yeah, I'm talking shit. Fuck it. I'm pissed off at that person. Like, you gotta just let things be. You know, people say I ain't the one. I am the one. I am the one. I mean, I ain't the one. I don't care. Everybody's got guns. Everybody can fight nowadays. You just gotta want it. Like out here, that's why you gotta want to be out here. You know, wake up at fucking. I'm gonna be getting out here earlier, even though I like the heat. I like. She's got a weight pack on. Oh, and I forgot I have a hydration bag. I do have a hydration bag that I could use. So, yeah, and I could put that in the plate carrier. Right, so yeah, that's going to be my next purchase. I got the hydration bag. I'm going to get the plate carrier hydrating pack, and we'll go from there. And it's just going to make the Blurpees a little more challenging. Yeah, see, he's like, I like that attitude. The mojitos are going to taste better after this walk. Hell fucking yeah. You're right. You're all right. Do your exercise right now. And then you get to your spot and you have a mojito. Ooh, the mint is going to be so minty. So I like the lime and the mint. The lime and the mint is so good, so refreshing. I'll sip it. Don't guzzle. Let me sip. Let me play with my tongue with it. All right, well, I'm still there. We're over, what are we, an hour and 10 minutes. All right, cool. All right, we are done with the stream.